Hello?
Yeah. People always ask me, Jimmy, if you don't believe in God, why are you always talking about demons? What they don't understand is that when I'm talking about demons, I'm talking about vices. I'm talking about things in our lives that hold us back or hold us down. Things that have the power to change who we are or who we can become. I'm talking about drug addictions, anger issues, our upbringing, things from the past that haunt us. For example, watching my dad drink his life away is one of my demons. He literally drank every day to the point where he poisoned himself to death. That's one of my demons, and that's why I stayed away from alcohol for so long. But I eventually started drinking, and once I started, I became out of control. I would drink so much that I feared I would do something that I could not reverse. Meaning, pick up a gun out of anger and shoot someone, or out of depression, myself. I eventually gave up drinking. I'm not going to say how long it's been since I've been sober, because that will date this piece of work, and it will jinx the accomplishment of sobering up. Another example of my own personal demons would be my mom. I loved her with all my heart. She was someone that I trusted wholeheartedly and someone that believed in me. Definitely the first and probably the last person to believe in me. Right before my mom's death, I was in an argument with her. We hadn't talked for a couple days because I was angry about something that had happened in the past. I guess you can call it resentment, which in itself is another demon. Well, during this time of not talking to my mother, something happened, causing blunt force trauma to her head and damaged her spinal cord. I don't want to get into the details of how it happened, but she was never awake again. I went down to the hospital to see her. She was in labored breathing, gasping for her last breaths. Completely unaware that I was even there, I held her hand and I whispered in her ear that I'm sorry, Mom, I love you. Moments after that, she passed away. I like to believe that she heard me, almost as if she waited for me to get to the hospital and say those words before she could leave the spiritual realm. But there's another part of me that feels as if she was already gone before I got there. These are just a couple examples of demons that I carry along with me, the skeletons in my closet. Maybe it's the reason I am the way I am. I don't like to let people in. I don't like to get close to people. I keep everyone at arm's length, almost out of fear that I might lose them. It also causes me to be very distant with people, as if I'm distracted by something else. Of course, my ADHD doesn't help. However, some people mistake this for me being self-centered or uncaring, but it's really the very opposite. I'm simply afraid to get close to people because I'm afraid to lose yet another person. So going back to the original question of why I often speak of demons, yet I'm an atheist, to me demons are not something that comes from a fiery pit where souls go to be tormented forever. Although I do believe that demons can possess a person, it's in a completely different form. The demons I speak about cannot kill a human, but they can kill the human spirit. Yeah, they definitely can kill the human spirit. Fuck. And if you ever wonder why I often use the imagery that I do, like the devil, the Baphomet, pentagrams, the inverted crucifix, etc., it's because to me it's art. Ever since I was young and I saw the cover of Slayer's Rain and Blood, it invoked this emotion in me, and I'm attracted to that emotion. To me, it's art. Just like when you walk into the cathedral, I see beautiful imagery all around me. The crucifix doesn't need to be inverted for me to find it appealing. But then again, I see a lot of darkness in Catholicism and Christianity, so it's no surprise that I would find beauty there. I'm gonna leave you with this. Be yourself no matter who that is. Don't let anyone tell you who you should be. We have enough followers already. Just be you. Because you are perfect with all your imperfections. And one last thing.
Yes, Lord, the Dark Lord, say